No, it's been like fucking... it's been... I've been coughing for like 15 minutes. Guess it's my fault. I had a drink incorrectly, so that's my fault. Yep. Anyway, welcome to another Umineko stream. I hope everyone's ready for more Uming of the Nekoing. Hopefully things go well and we don't end up horribly confused. Hi, Carrie. Are you ready to be horribly confused, possibly? You got big news for me? Go ahead. I'll keep that in mind, Carrie. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, let's get a new element, a 19-year-old child. Oh my god. God, what's wrong with me? I also don't think I ever did the episode 3 Omake. Am I a failure? I might be. You checked the bathroom amenities? Yep, went down the whole list. You make sure that they were facing the right way when you set them down? Yeah, of course. Everything's as the list says. Thanks. Thanks. Genji-sama, the guest rooms are ready now. Good work. Make sure you check everything over with your own eyes, Shannon. Also, Madame has ordered us to change the tablecloth in the dining hall again. Go ahead, shoot me the question. My, why again when all the work so hard to change it early today? Is it Shannon, or imaginary Shannon? It's Shannon number 1, aka the Shannon that came after Betos maybe came to existence, or maybe this is Shannon after she started to exist? It's a bit confusing. The color of the tablecloth simply does not fit. Yes, there was an imaginary Shannon Carrie. They became real. Put a quote there for if they are real or not. Once I saw it against the backdrop of the table room, I could see that matched terribly. We should use a different tablecloth. Oh, and did you make sure to clean the chandelier in the parlor correctly? Last time Eva-san looked up and said, "Oh, is that dust and even a cobweb?" You should really get used to the fact that Eva's a bitch. How many years have you known her and not realized yet she'll fucking... Okay. If the house was perfect, mansion was perfect, she'd probably say something like, "Oh, how much time did this take? It'd take too many hours, I suppose." You have the time to clean up the house like this, but you don't have the time to work on your finances, I see. That incident must never be repeated. Natsui and Eva talk to Yuri. Please don't not. You're spending far too much money on father's money. Keep this place clean, Natsui. Yeah, that'd probably be something to say.
Do not worry, it has already been carefully cleaned and checked.
No one deserves Eva except for George. God, if Eva isn't fucking horrible.
I will now perform a final check on everything myself.
Is that so? Very well. I will do the same. Shannon, take the young servants to prepare a new tablecloth. First time in the flashback scenes we've gotten so far that anyone's referred to Shannon as Shannon except for original girl or guy. Try to find something white with a bit more of a clean feeling. Yes, as you wish. Nachi was even more high-strung than normal and walked around barking orders here and there. Even though the sky was beginning to get dark, the servants moved hurriedly about. Tomorrow will be the annual family conference, and the picture isn't up yet. Interesting. It wasn't particularly rare for the siblings and English families to visit the island, but this was the only time that they would all come together. It was the most important day of the year for both the Ushimiya family and Rokujima. Natsui was short-tempered on top of being high-strung, kept issuing orders one after another. Only to later change her mind or ask for the work to be done again, keeping the servants busy until late into the night. Shan now had many years of experience, and Natsui had put her in a position of responsibility. This meant that she was frequently called over to be given all kinds of strict orders. Just when you thought you were safe from Rose. Oh, yeah! That was a fucking thing to hear. We didn't even see directly, we just got implied that that happened. That was shit. Can't provoke Natsui either. We all know what happens to servants when she snaps. Damn. Everyone's in terrible positions. Damn. So, when Shannon finished her shower and lay down on the bed in the servants' quarters, she fell into a deep sleep almost immediately. I can hear the sound of wind coming from somewhere far away. It's a bit different from the sound wind. It's a bit different from the sound wind outside a room would make. It's almost as though I'm sitting in a deck chair in the rose garden. The feel of the wind in my hair. That's right, the feel. This isn't a sound, it's a feeling. And this is a dream? Just as I was about to accept this theory, I thought I heard someone talking to me. My. Seems the work of the servants is as boring as it ever was. Not only boring, but difficult, strict, constraining, and joyless. All you get in return for your years of service is some level of respect from the newer servants. And even that is far from sufficient to repay you for all the hard work you've done. Do not tire of such a life. Huh? Who? She wasn't imagining someone talking to her. She was shocked to find it was real. TM. When Shannon opened her eyes, she gulped. This place. You couldn't say any more. She was literally stunned silent. Shannon had been sleeping on a bed, but somehow in a rose garden. However, though this rose garden somehow resembled the rose garden in Rokujima, it was also completely different. After all, the roses were gold. Not only the flowers, but the dancing butterflies too. Was a golden rose garden of mysterious beauty. Somehow, Shannon was sitting in a chair under the arbor, as though she'd taken a nap there and woken up from a dream. But it felt strange. Is this golden rose garden a dream? For some strange reason, it even felt as though my entire life up to this point had been a dream. And that I had finally awakened here. Welcome, Shannon. Welcome to my golden rose garden. There was that voice again. Shan looked around to find who it was. As she did, a golden butterfly landed on the seat across from her and instantly created human form. Hey, it's Beto! Awesome! It has been quite some time, Shannon. Have you been well? Of course, I know already that you have. After all, I've been watching all of you every day. Zoran laughed as though she was an old friend of Shannon's. However, Shannon obviously didn't remember the strange gold rose garden, and she didn't remember this person's face either. Yo, it's Beto's beta design. Beto Beta. Beatrice. Indeed. You no longer remember me, do you? Ushiromiya Battler. Sorry, I have certain lines for certain characters I do to get back into shit. Oh, you have no idea how bad it gets. I can't wait for Beto number 17 to come in. Indeed, you no longer remember me, do you? Have I forgotten about you? If so, please forgive me. There is no need to apologize. I made you that way, so that it is no sin of yours. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Beatrice-sama? The benefactor of the Ushima family, the master always speaks of? Not that Beatrice. I am Beatrice the Golden Witch, the one who controls Rokujima's night. I am the other master of the mansion, the one you always pay homage to. You are... You are... Beatrice-sama? You need not fear. The two of us used to be friends. Now roommates, did we not?
いやいや、ルームメイトだったではないか。わらわはそなたに憧れ。
At one time, I idolized you and tried to be the best servant I could. I've always had a single-person room, so I kind of had a... When we last parted, I stole away your memories. However, I have not forgotten that we were once roommates. So Beatrice is a child here? Beatrice is at least some... Okay, so... She's anywhere from... Let me think about it for a second. The picture on the house isn't... The picture of Beatrice isn't up yet. The picture was put up 2 years ago, so... She was 9. So she's anywhere from... She's probably somewhere between 11 and 17 right now. That's probably her age range right now. I also remember that I was the one who destroyed her friendship and left. Sorry, not a child, the child. Oh yeah, this is Beatrice the child. Well, okay. This is Beatrice the rape child. So, as to not leave you alone in sadness. Hi, Dark Pits. That really was one hell of a sentence to enter on. So, as to not leave you alone in sadness, I erase all your memories of the very world our days together. You do not need to understand. But believe this. I have not called you here to harm you. Isn't this inside one of my dreams? You haven't missed anything quite yet. Nachi was a bitch and Eva was a bitch, but that's about normal. You may think of it that way. Strictly speaking, I pegged your soul to my garden while you were sleeping. To invite you to a resident of... To invite you to be a resident of this world. Beatrice snapped her fingers. The storm of golden butterflies all rose up around the rose garden. As a cloud of butterflies danced over the table, a gorgeous tea set appeared. There were teacups and a teapot, more elegant even than those used by the Ushiromiya family. The tea filled the cups to the brim and had sweet rose scent, one which Shen had never smelled before. Before there was even time to be amazed by that scent, butterflies started gathering one by one on the table, and a tea stand sprouted right out of it. It's like watching a magical mushroom from a fairy tale kingdom grow out of the ground. The many-layered tea stand was filled with beautiful cakes that were deserving of being called edible jewels. Of course, there were also several lovely light brown scones. The honey truly was golden honey, with bits of gold leaf dancing through it. That does not sound very healthy or tasty, but whatever helps you cope. It seems the Ushiromiya family hosts tea parties from time to time, but those cannot compare to mine. Incredible! Gold is inert and tasteless. Honestly, when I heard the gold and leaves, I was more so thinking of like the leaves painted gold, but what you're saying probably makes more sense in this scenario.
こんなの見たことありま
I've
せん
never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this.
見たことがあろうとも
Even you had, it would have only been as a waitress.
そなたはわらわの友人
You are my
給
friend.
仕の必要はない
I
ぞ
need no waitress.
何しろ
After
わ
all,
らわ
I am a
は
witch.
給仕は間に合っているのでな
That is more than enough. Gold leaf adds nothing to food is always a gimmick. What? You saying I can't take the gold leaf home with me and sell it for 2.7 cents?
さあ遠慮することはない
Come, do not be shy.
好きなだけ頬張るがよい
Stuff yourself to your heart's content.
ありがとう
Thank you
ございます
very much. Oh, hold on. I think my face is fucked up. Yep. That's all Shannon can manage to say. Oh, no, keep the name smug. It's good. Down, up. Okay. That's all Shannon can manage to say. You have anyone to say much more after being suddenly invited to such a beautiful witch tea party?
まずは紅茶からどうか
Let's begin with the black tea.
ミルクは
The milk is fresh and the sugar is so delectable that you'd almost want to eat it raw.
なるほどの上物よ
You're showing me that you'd almost want to eat it raw.
しかし
Everyone, you try your tea straight
ストレ
first.
ートを進めたいバラの花びらをほんの
There's nothing more than a single rose petal floating on top.
もう二
It
度
would surely be so delicious that you'd be unable to drink the black tea of the human world ever again. Having happily, Beatrice opened, not a sugar pot, but rose petal pot. Picked up a single crimson petal and floated on her tea after relishing its scent. Shannon did the same, picking up a single petal and smelling its aroma.
なんて素敵な香り
Ah, it smells so wonderful.
これは
Is this really the scent of the roses in this world?
香りなの 喜んでもらえて嬉しい
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
わらわが
I pray this arose simply for the purpose of using the petals of black tea.
重ねたバラだすりつぶしてジャムにしてもこれがまた絶品でな
If you crush them, they're also split for making
ス
jam.
コーンにもこの上なくよ
That goes better with scones than anything else imaginable.
試してみるか
Do you want to try? Sure.
じゃ
Just a bit.
あ少しだけ
Shannon had been invited to this witch's tea party suddenly. However, that witch seemed so truly innocent, and her smile as she played the hostess was so happy that made Shannon want to smile too. The Shannon intentions heart. No, we don't need another personality. The tension in Shannon's heart gradually faded, and she started to enjoy her chat with this witch.
使用人の仕事も大変であろうな。
Servant work really is tiring.
わらわもよく覚えているぞ。
I remember it well.
礼拝堂の窓枠の掃除がとにかく面倒であった。
Particularly cleaning windowsills in the chapel.
驚きました。
How surprising.
あなたも使用人として働いていたことがあるのですか？
So you worked as a servant once too?
短い間だ。
For a short time.
覚えておらぬだろうが、そなたと共に働いていたのだぞ。
You probably don't remember, but I worked alongside you.
わらわはドジで物をよくなくす愚か者。
I was a clumsy fool who always lost things.
そなたはわらわの憧れる理想の使用人であった。
You my idea of a perfect servant, the person I looked up to.
なのに、
That makes me even more sorry that I can't remember.
本当にごめんなさい。それを詫びる必要はない。
There's no need to
ここ
apologize.
ではそなたは使用人ではなく、
Here you're not a servant, but my friend and a
友
guest.
人だ。 ここでは何の不自由もない、何の苦労も退屈もない。
There's no inconvenience here, no trials, nor any boredom.
そなたが望むすべ
I
て
can
の
give you
ものを与え
anything you
ることが
desire.
できるのだ。今やわらわには
That's much
そ
power
れ
I
だけの
currently
力が
possess.
ある。それに至ったことをそなたには知ら
I
せ
wanted
た
to
かっ
let you know
た
that I've now reached that level.
何の取り柄もない私をこんなに素敵なおもてなしで歓待してくださって。
I can't believe you've given something as ordinary I can't believe you've given someone as ordinary as me such a wonderful treatment.
本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you so very much.
辛き日々を
Thank you as a reward for all of the painful days you have withstood.
であるとそう思えばよい。さあ黄金の蝶たちよ。
Come, gold
わ
butterflies.
らわの友人を退屈させるでないぞ。軽やか
Do
な
not
舞
bore
を
my
見せる
friend.
がいい。
Show her a little dance. Show her a little dance.
それに飽きたなら楽団を呼び出し、そなたの好きな曲を何でも演奏させよう。
When you have tired of that, allow me to call the band to perform any song you would like. Wait, okay. This is Maria again. What? No, not at all. No, nah, no way, nah. Okay, won't lie. Sadly, this episode overall has been kind of dull. It's very necessary, don't get me wrong, but like, it is definitely at least a little bit dull. Everything's been incredibly predictable.
それにも飽きたなら勝者なる使
You
い
tired of that as well? I find familiars to show you magic without tricks. It's dope to us because we know everything. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just like it's very it's a conflicting feeling because I do not dislike it. It's just it's probably pretty exciting when people have no clue. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's no big mystery or anything. Yeah, it's not. It's just it's a necessary part of the story. It's just a bit of a shame because, well, we've ended up so far thoroughly sure of everything, and it's all just being proven true, which is a bit satisfying, but you know, you wish to get to the fucking point. He's obfuscating too much. Admittedly, I do not disagree there. I'm kind of confused why we're obfuscating and giving this kind of tell. I presume it's from Shannon's perspective, honestly. Like, this is how she sees the world. But it is a bit odd in some ways. Fear not, for time is endless here. And I can grant your wishes endlessly. My tea party has no end. In a truly good mood, the witch showed Shannon several strange stories. They were all stories Shannon never heard before. Very interesting stories. Stories interesting enough that I kind of have to hold on, I need a drink. Give me a second. I need to get a drink so I can drink myself into oblivion. Give me a bit of time. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. They were all stories Shannon never heard before. Very interesting stories. And they are all odd, bizarre fairy tales. Shannon felt as though she had become Alice in Wonderland. The time she spent in the sea party was wholly strange, pleasant, and relaxed. No. At the sea party, there was no hands of a clock. So, the time passed like a Sunday morning, when you can wrap yourself in your blanket for as long as you want. I can't express how grateful I am to you for all of this. There's no need for thanks. In the human world, a word of thanks go along with words of farewell, do they not? There will no need to end this tea party. So there's no need for thanks either. You making up conspiracy theories in your head? BB, stop taking your thoughts? Never!
でも
But I am grateful.
ベアトリーチェ様、こんな
Thank you so
素敵な
much, Beecher-sama, for this wonderful tea
本当にあ
party.
りがとうございます。でも終わらない夢はないように
But all dreams must end, and so must this
終
one.
わらないといけません。
Hold on. Just gotta fucking wash my hands. Feels so weird. Embrace boredom! Is the thing to do. Oh.
なぜに
And why must they end?
その
Because I have to get up early tomorrow.
いつまでもここでおしゃべりをしていたら私はお寝坊を
If I say talking too long, I'll sleep in.
奥様に
And my dad will give me a good scolding.
しまいます。
なぜにわざわ
Why
ざ
are you so anxious to return to the world of that short-tempered
いや
Natsui?
いやいや
Really now?
どう多くして何の
Are
ね
you
ぎらいもない
saying
人
you
間
want
の世
Are
界
you saying you want to return to the human world where it's all work and no rewards?
私人間ですし
But I am
いつまで
human.
も
I can't impose myself on you
ここでお世
forever.
話になりません。
シャノン
Shannon,
そなたは
it seems you don't understand.
わらわは
I invite you here, but I have no desire to chase you away
追
again.
い返すような真似はしないここでの時間は永遠だ
Here, time is
そ
eternal.
なたが別れを
You're not obligated to say
切り出せれば
farewell.
などないわらわは
I would never tire of enjoying tea with
それ
you.
だけ茶会を共にしようとも飽きぬぞむしろそなたという
On the contrary, it's quite agreeable to have you talk to.
実に心地よい
お言葉は嬉しいですけど私は人間
I am grateful for your words, but I am human.
自分の世界に帰らなくちゃいけません
I must return to my own world.
家人にこき使われ日々を学校と仕事だけに費やす何の彩りもない
Like all this world where you waste all your time with school and your job, and the family works you to the bone.
なぜわざわざ
Why do you want to return there? Oh, you're right. Oh shit, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Your cat's there, Carrie. She says she's a human.
それでも
Despite all
そこ
that,
が私の
it's still my
世界
world.
シャノン
Shannon,
そのような世界が
does that
そ
sort
なた
of
の世界である必要があるというのか
does that sort of world really need to be yours?
率直に言おう
Let me be honest with you.
シャノン わら
Shannon,
わはそなたを招いたの
I
だ
didn't just invite you here.
迎えに来た
I came to take you home.
迎え
Take me home? Yes, Shannon, I'm here to kidnap you in a platonic way. live in the forest, become a pharaoh child. Unironically, perhaps a better fate than what she ended up with. Once, I tried to become a good servant just like you.
そして魔女の世界に憧れ
Then, I became fascinated by witches.
使用人から魔女となったわらわはもはや魔法の閲楽を知り尽くす
And became one myself, learning all the pleasures of magic.
だからそなたを迎えに来たのだ
And now, I've come to take you home. Beatrice spoke quietly and slowly rose from her seat.
シャノン
Shannon,
やはり使用人
the
より
world
も
of witches truly is more fun than being a
魔女の
servant.
世界の方がずっと楽しいぞこの茶会など旧友とのほんの挨拶代わりでしかない
This tea party is nothing more than a mere welcoming party for an old friend.
わらわとそなたが望めば望んだ数だけいくらでも
We can hold as many fun festivities as we desire.
それこそ
Yes,
永遠に
endlessly,
永遠に
eternally. Endlessly, eternally.
この黄金のバラ庭園を完成させた今わらわは至ったのだ
Now that this rose garden has been completed, I have reached my goal.
こここそが理想郷
Ushiro me a battler. Ushiro me a battler. Yes, Ushiro me a battler is my calibration word for fucking this gal. I approve of it. I have reached my goal. This is paradise.
ここを黄金の理想郷と名付けよう
Yes, let's call it the Golden
その
Paradise.
完成に至った
And
か
this
ら
including
こ
have come to welcome you
そ
in.
そなたを迎えに来たのだもう何の不自由も忍耐も努力も必要ない
There's no need for any inconveniences, There's no need for any inconveniences, any perseverance, or hard work.
ここでい
Here, you and I can enjoy ourselves for all of eternity.
つまでも楽しく過ごすのだまるで終わりのないおとぎ話のようにな
It will be like a never-ending fairy tale.
素敵な申し出を本当にありがとうございます
I'm truly grateful for your splendid
で
proposal.
も
However,
私
I need
は
to go back
元
to my
の世
original
界に
world.
帰らなくてはなりません
なぜに
Oh, why?
ここは
Because this isn't my
世界
world.
ではありませんので
それは認める
I acknowledge that.
これまではそなたの
This is
世
not the
界
world
で
you
は
have
な
lived
か
in
った
until now.
だからわらわ
And
が
that's why I
招
have
くのだ
invited you here.
これよりここはわらわとそな
From
たの
this
世
point
界と
forth,
なる
this will be our world.
そなたはもう客人ではない
You are no longer a guest.
この世界
You are the second master of this
もう
world.
一人の主となるのだわらわにも何の遠慮も無用
You need not show any restraint for my sake.
この無限の
We
世
will
界
simply live in this endless world like we once lived as
自分の
roommates.
だった時のように過ごすだけの話。
その記憶がないことが私はとても残念です。
I regret that I have no memory of that time.
でも
However, I have
そ
to
のお
return.
招き
I
は
have to turn on your
お
invitation.
断りしたいと思います。
なぜに
Why?
そなたに
What responsibility do you have to the world of
人間の
humans?
世界に戻らねばならぬ。どんな義務が、どんな義理があると
What
いうの
duty
か。
you have to return to there? True. The world of humans, or the world of servants, is busy all the time. Madame is strict, high-strung, and has a short temper. I think this is okay, so it is a bit confusing, obviously. It seems to be a case of, so, let's say at least a year or two back, Shannon and Beto split off. Beatrice the first came into being, and Shannon became the main person who walked around and everything. Beatrice was active during the night seemingly, while Shannon was active during the day. So I'm like, it's time's passed, and now Beatrice is coming back for Shannon. I suppose this is Shannon acknowledging, like, yeah, I really would love to just be Beatrice, but being Beatrice is like, it's strange that one of her alters would be rejecting this. I think it's maybe some life experience after a time. Like, she does enjoy being Beatrice, the Witch of the Night, but she also is acknowledging that she's, like, it's not entirely realistic to just leave and do nothing anymore and just fucking hide around the mansion, you know? Madame is strict, high-strung, and has a short temper. It'd be a lie if I said that everyday chores weren't a pain, and having to balance work with school makes it even harder. Beers has watched over those painful days the whole time. This would be when she and George started dating too? Not quite yet. The picture of Beatrice isn't up yet, so it's not, so they haven't started dating. She had seen those constantly tired shoulders heave and sigh many times. That is why she invited Shannon here. To this golden paradise. She had tried to give Shannon a perfect welcome to truly make her happy. So why had Shannon selected her original world over this one? Beatrice is overcome with shock and completely unable to understand.
この理想郷にて、わらわはそなたに対し最高のもてなしをした。
I'll give you the perfect welcome to this paradise, and days to follow will be even more fun.
それ以上の楽しい日々が続く。なのに、
So,
それでも人
if
間
you
の
still
世
choose
界
the
を
human
選ぶ
world after all of that,
人間の世
does that
界
mean
に
you find something there that is even more fun than the pleasures of a
魔女の逸脱以上の
witch?
楽しさがあるというのか。
That's right.
人間の世
There are
界
things
に
anymore that are even more fun than
魔
magic.
法に負けないくらい楽しいことがある。
Please don't fucking say George and say something like Battler instead. I respect you a lot more here.
バカな。
Absurd!
あるわけがない。
That can't be! That can't be!
いい
Yes,
え、あります。
it's true. Shannon's expression was soft. However, her words were firm. There's something wonderfully alluring in the human world. Sex, wait, what? This would be around the time Balor, certainly before George. Maybe? It's a bit difficult to tell because Balor left, let's see. Balor left 6 years ago. The portrait was put up 2 years ago. And let me double check. Balor was left 6 years ago, right? Yep, okay. So Balor left 6 years ago. The portrait was up 2 years ago. So we have a bit of a... God, the time... So, like, if Balor's still around, then we're between... Then Shannon's been here from anywhere between 1 to 4 years, I think. Yeah, Shannon's been working for 10 years, so it's got to be sometime around then if Balor's still around. That's something he's apparently not in this paradise, which is supposedly having everything just as they wanted it. Absurd. I don't understand. I don't understand! As Beatrice muttered, she shifted restlessly several times. However, no matter how often she said it, Shannon smiled and faltered, and Beatrice couldn't think of an answer. In that case, it's time for me to leave. Your tea really was delicious. I don't understand. I don't understand. I am the Great Witch, one who can have an infinite quantity of anything I desire. You tell me that there's something I cannot obtain. Yes. Yes. I want to know. I believe that I had everything, so tell me what it is that I lack. I think you already know. Is that why you invited me here? Are you trying to speak in riddles to a witch? You're going Paradise's Kunop, it's missing something. What could it be possibly missing? It needs an idiot. Yep, that describes Valor perfectly. That's all for now then. I would be glad to come over whenever you invite me for tea. I won't call for you again. I have no fear of that. Beatrice snapped her fingers and Shannon popped out of existence. She returned Shannon's soul to the dream of her original self. Although people have many dreams at night, they can remember none of them. The departing this paradise world will mix in with many other dreams and vanish. The next morning, Shannon will not remember this tea party. However, Shannon's cup remained here. The witch, who had lost her guest and was standing alone, looked all the more lonely. It takes two to create a universe. God. Yeah. That grimace as she bit her lower lip made it clear that she still hadn't solved the puzzle Shannon left behind.
リッチ
Richie,
気にすることない
there's no need to worry about it. Above Shannon's empty seat, a black hole appeared and the owner of that voice fell out of it.
気にもする
I do worry.
ああもうガッ
How could she say it with such certainty?
夜明けも近いから早く睡眠に戻りたいだけだったんじゃない
Maybe she just wanted to get back to sleep quickly, since Dawn is coming soon.
わらわが知らずそしてシャノンが知る
What
閲楽と
pleasures
は
could Shannon
何
know that I do not? Yeah, Beatrice's entire life is... sad life, not good. Make me cry.
わらわの理想郷になくて
What
人
is
間
it?
の世界にのみ
What
ある
is that
何かとは
something that cannot be
何か
found in the human world, but not in my paradise?
わからぬ
I don't understand.
知りたい
I want to know.
難しいこと考えたって頭痛の種に水をやるだけだわ
Thinking about complicated stuff will just fuel your headache.
シャノンの代わ
I
り
can
に
be of service in Shannon's place.
私が務めてあげる私たちで楽しくお茶会を過ごしましょうよ
Let's enjoy a tea party together.
もう茶会の気分ではない
I am no longer in of the mood.
そなたとの茶会は
I'm bored of having tea parties
もう
with you.
飽きたあらあら釣れないわ
Ah, she's cranky. The witch shrugged and laughed and took a bite out of the scone. She then blew into it and it swelled up like a balloon before finally popping. Golden ribbons and butterflies flew out, but Beatrice didn't appear to notice.
一体
Just-
何をわらわは持たんと
What is it I do not possess?
何を
What? Watch your step here.
ありがとう
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain.
お体
Make sure you take good care of yourself. I got a friend who sells this stuff that's supposed to be great for stiff shoulders. I'll bring you a sample next time. Oh god, not this damn... Oh, no need to trouble yourself. Thanks for caring. Hey, brats. How long are you gonna mess around up there? Let's go.
ほらマリア
Hey, Maria.
ママと一
Come
緒に
down off the boat with
遊び
Mama.
ましょうね
Maria, Rosa, led by the hand, was still too young for kindergarten. However, seemed to notice that her cousins, whom she rarely ever saw, were playing all around her, and she was very excited. It's very hard to head in with the constant bobbing. Yeah, that seems fucking headache-inducing to watch even. Fowler and George at the entry of middle school or nearly middle school kids. Those two, along with Jessica, who had met up with them on Nijima, were making a lot of noise on the deck. Oh shit, Asumu's alive. Wait, Asumu's alive? Yo, right, okay. You okay, Asumu? You really don't like riding things, do you? Rudolph lent an arm to his wife, Asumu. Oh my god, are we gonna get a picture? Come on. Show us Asumu! Don't be a coward! She has no sprite. Cowards. Cowards. I need to see her hair color. I must identify fire. I must know the truth. Welcome to Rokujima. Thank you for making such a long journey. I can read Last Snow of the Golden Witch if I want. Not fucking yet, sadly, Ark. Thank you for making such a long journey. No family had gathered for the conference. At this point in time, Rudolph's wife was still Asumu, and Angie hadn't been born. Gona and Ken hadn't yet been employed by the Ushiromiya family. And the witch's epitaph, which would toy with the family's fate, hadn't appeared yet. They probably couldn't even imagine the bizarre crime that awaited them several years in the future. So I guess that confirms the date is somewhere between... So we got a 4-year time period right now for when this could be taking place. Got it. Okay. Hello, Sama. Madame! Family has arrived. Good. You think this is 6 years ago? Well, it can't... Well, the thing is, it's either... So the thing is, it's either 6 years ago, or... At latest, it's 6 years ago. Because it can't be any other time period. Because, like, yeah, Balor's here, so it can't be a short amount of time than 6 years ago, if I'm saying that right. Six years ago is the earliest it could have been. There we go. Well, if Maria's alive... If Maria's alive, then she's like... What? Is she... She's too young to be in kindergarten, which means she's probably in, like... What is an age where someone's old enough to walk? You know what? 6 years might be the right amount of time. Like how the background arts was just like the place in the wall that's clearly displaying something, it's still there, it's just blank. I think 6 years ago makes a decent amount of sense. Thinking it through. She can walk by herself. Yeah, so that seems like 3 years old. Yeah, I'd be a bit more iffy on 2 years old, but 2-ish, 3-ish, somewhere around there. Please do. I will go welcome everyone. Shannon! Who cleaned this window frame? It still has dust on it! Quickly, wipe it off! As you wish, madame! No, come on. Natsu's making her work so hard again. Just what good does she find such a fussy, ulcer-inducing life? I wanted to know. Shannon. What is it that you found? And what do you mean when you said I already knew what I was missing? Shannon. Is this something you must learn by learning about you? Oh, what's different about the day of the family conference on Rokujima? It's gotta be the noise! There's never been this many kids around! Maybe so it may have been a tension-filled day for the adults. To us kids, it was a wonderful day. The time we got to see all of our cousins we loved. In the summer, we played games with our cousins on the beach, and there were plenty of games you could play in the winter. Family conference was tons of fun for us.
それは私もだぜ。
Same here.
母さんなん
I
か
was always yelling about how there must be no
ダメと
mistakes.
かうるさかったけど、
How there must be no mistakes.
私にとっても
But to me, it was just the day I got to play with all my
楽しい日だ
cousins.
った。
No, we are denied the cuteness of young Battler and young Jessica. What about George? What about George?
何しろ
After all, there's something, usually nothing at all to do at Rokujima.
すげえお屋敷に住んでたり。
So we gotta live in this huge mansion with a private beach.
ガキの頃は
I was always jealous of her when I was a brat.
ジェシカの身になって考えると。
Think about it from her perspective. It must have been a pretty constricting place to live.
だろうね。
Yes, probably.
六軒島には本当に何もない。
You can afford 78 hours of voice work but not new CGs for the kids. No! Because they're fucking dumb. Or rather, the way they do the CGs for the kids is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, the kids get their entire fucking things essentially. Like they draw entire new body. They have an entire new body portraits and switch between those instead of like just doing face stuff. It's a bit confusing. They even have like the faces, the like heads move slightly for a lot of them. A lot of efforts in regards to their sprite work that I don't think needed to be all there. Yes, probably. There's hardly anything in
友
Rokujima.
達の家も
No friends' houses, no next door neighbor kids, no neighborhood.
ジェシカちゃんの気持ちを考えると少し気の毒に思うよ。
I consider Jessica-chan's feelings about that. I feel a bit sad for her.
だから私にとっては親族
That's why the family conference was so special to me.
特別な日。はしゃいでふざけて。
Chumming around, messing around?
まるでお
Feels
祭
like
り
I was
の
at a
日みたいな気
festival.
持ちだった。徹底的に悪ふざけの限りを尽くしたぜ。
We spent pretty much every last second chumming around together.
大人たちは小難しい
If the adults always talk about adult things and then you go play somewhere else.
ってことになったなら
年の近
And
い
you
い
were
とこたちが
three cousins of
三人
about the same age.
はしゃぎ回らない
Of
わけ
course,
が
your
ない
horse around. Ah, cute Battler. I remember cute Battler. Cute Battler was cute. Adorable little guy he was. Loved it. No, I wasn't there.
4人だったよ。
No, it wasn't three. There were four of us.
エンジは生まれてないしマリアはまだ
I thought Angie wasn't born yet, and Maria was still too young to play with you.
違うよ、フルフル。
You've got it wrong for her.
年が近いの
Because
は
we're the only ones at the
ここだけ
same
じゃない
age.
よ。
シャノンちゃんだよ。
Shanshan was the fourth. She was all the same age as the rest of
彼女も
us.
俺らと同じくらいの年だったからな。
母さんが使用人のことは
I was always going on about not talking with the servant kids.
私とシャノンは
Hutch and I started to get
交
close.
流を深めていったよ。六軒島で最も年が近い唯一の
I thought she was the one girl close to me in age at Rokujima.
僕たちとシャノンの4人は仲良しだったんだ。
All four of us played together.
親族会議の
Played
時
at
は
every family
いつ
conference.
も楽しく遊んでいたよ。ね、シャノン。
Right, Shannon?
はい。
Yes.
奥様に知ら
I
れ
knew that Madame would scold me if she found out, but
ことと分かってはおりましたが、
叱らせなんかしねえぜ。
I would have let
シャ
her.
ノンはずっ
He
と
was the one friend, who was the one close friend I had who I can understand me.
ありがとうございます。お嬢様。
Thanks your words, my lady. I could not hide my shock. How would she form a relationship with the children of the family despite being only a servant? Honestly, I've probably been very careful to prevent such a relationship. However, it's no surprise that Jessica, all alone on this island, wanted to be friends with a kid of her own age. And Shan was also alone on this island without any friends her age. Though they both understood the relationship as master and servant, they somehow managed to strike up a friendship. Then, at the family conference, Jessica introduced Shannon to George and Balor. Hold on a second, I'm just... Sorry, I had to blow my nose. At least someone understands that relationship in this damn family. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? George wants to get into that Zamuri tradition, you know? He's gonna enjoy that Zamuri tradition. Oh, it's all so fucking terrible. Then, at the family conference, Jessica introduced Shannon, George, and Balor. All the oats had their hands full with their complicated discussions of the mansion. During that time, Shannon was able to put aside a rose concern for a little bit. Remember, Shannon is their aunt, not their cousin. Oh, yes! How fucking worse. Wait, is he... Why not both? Yeah, actually, isn't she technically both? Because... God, I hate everything. But because she's their grandfather's child, but there's also her grandfather's daughter's child, so that means that... Is that? Yeah, I think it is that. I had no idea that Shannon constructed this new world so quickly. Yeah, aunt and cousin. Yay, that's so... I can't even make a joke about that. That fucking hurts my soul. As a butterfly hiding in the shadows, I observed this new world of Shannon's. That day, we all ran across the rose garden on the beach. Just running around playing was a blast. Yep. Those are the only times that Shannon smiled like a girl her age. I might have gotten a bit carried away. It's embarrassing. How's it insanely huge now, but back then, she and I were both taller and stronger than him. I just grew slowly back then. They say that those who start late end up the tallest. So she's closer to kindred than they are, so maybe she raised more the aunt than cousin. Oh, in the manga, they actually do draw Kid Balor. Is he fucking adorable? He's probably adorable. Yeah, totally! Back then your chest was nothing like this, right? I am both relieved to see Balor being normal, and I'm also terrified because this is I have been harmed with knowledge. I believe I have a greater understanding what being fucking molested by Cthulhu is like. That's not true. And back then, Shannon was starting to develop womanly charm, right? Look, learning that fucking Balor and Shannon are related to each other, and then every time Balor made an advance at Shannon, now about groping, now comes in with like a fucking sledgehammer, just like, oh, that is not cute, that is not adorable anymore, oh, fuck. Hey, I'm talking about myself, not about Balor. Balor would be fucking going, okay, you're my cousin. I should give a shit? Who knows? What the hell do you mean by womanly charm? Sounds kink? What do you mean by womanly charm? Sounds kinky. Oh, I was still pretty adorable back then myself. Most adorable battler and adorable children. I give you the approval arc. Entire disaster could have been averted though. He just managed to pull off that rope. Oh yeah, no, that would have solved everything.
夏服のことからちらりと見える
I see someone's impatient for child battler.
感じたもんだぜ
That strap you could see through the shoulder of her summer clothing set off the lighting of youth in me.
ジョージの兄貴
I
と
remember
一緒
whispering
に
that was George on again that night about how big her. Fuck. I remember whispering George on again that night about how big her tits were.
そうなんですか
Is this true, George Sama? I believe there's been a great misunderstanding. I remember was lecturing him as the older, more knowledgeable cousin of the difference between boys and how girls grow. And so, rather than dirty talk between cousins late at night, it was instead a sign of healthy growth and,
いやーみんなでいとこ部屋で深夜になるまでそういう
yeah, I remember all of the cousins talking about that kind of stuff until midnight.
隣のクラスの誰々
And apparently someone next to us had kissed someone else.
サマーキャン
How
プ
you
で
gonna
素敵だなと思う
how damn you like that summer camp?
とか誰々は自分に気が
And about so on and so on, who you thought probably liked you, stuff like that.
なんか恥ずかしくて
Ah, timid, so embarrassing. It's covering me in shivers. Oh my god, young battler and young Shen. Oh my god, they're fucking adorable. Are you kidding me? Holy shit, he's so precocious. Holy shit, he's so precocious. Holy shit. Oh my god. If I didn't already have diabetes, I'd have it again. Try to have someone with blonde hair and black. Oh, someone with blonde hair and black hair give birth to someone with red hair. Clearly, it's magic, says Ark. I mean, it's a nice hairdo. I can believe it for Shannon. Asimu, you have revealed your secrets. That being, the fuck you mean you got red hair? This shit's great. I love everything. Isn't it nice? Another sweet page in the Book of Adolescence. Another sweet page in the Book of Adolescence.
男女を意識し合うところから一
The
番
most pure love comes when boys and girls first start noticing each other. That simple, pure desire just be around someone of the opposite sex. The noble first love.
素敵だわ
Just wonderful.
年頃の
A bunch of kids thinking and talking about the world of
愛
love.
の世界を思い浮かべながら語り合うそんなことも
Did that sort of thing
ありましたで
really
しょうか
happen?
何をとぼけてるんだ
Don't play dumb.
耳まで真っ
You're
赤
the
に
most
なりながら
observant curious of all of us. Stay there till even your ears turn red.
興味津々って感じだったじゃねえかよ
興味津々なんてことはありませんでした
I was not curious.
私
I
は
was just
皆さん
surprised at how much everyone knew.
いろいろなことをご存知だなと
And,
その
yeah.
シャノンが
Shannon always played dumb the most, even though she was the most interested.
興味津々だった一番むっつりスケベだった
She was the biggest pervert there.
そんなことありませんそんなことありません
That's not true. That's not true.
嫌い
I hate you, my lady.
そう、いつもこんな感じ。
Yeah. Yeah, it's always been like
昼
this.
は子供らしくはしゃぎ合い、夜は枕を寄
The
せ
day we'd run around like kids, at night we'd hug our pillows and talk about secret stuff.
それら全部をひっくるめて
Looking back on it all now, it really brings back some fond memories.
エッチな話をひそひそして親の
We'd be whispering about something dirty, and whenever we heard the footsteps of the dog coming by, we'd jump under the covers and pretend to be sleeping.
あったあった
Yeah, I remember that.
中学
Like some old school field trip.
あの全員
Those times where we all dove under the covers at once.
暗黙のルールみたいな感じというか
It felt like some sort of unspoken rule,
一体感という
like a strange sense of unity.
あの感じが
I really like that
すごい
feeling.
好きでした。
ま、とにかく
Well, anyway,
そういう話だけ
that's
じゃ
not all we talked about.
他にもいろいろあった。
There were a lot more than that.
僕たちはまさに
Really did enjoy our youth to the fullest. No, don't ban the witch! They'll fucking destroy the server at the same time somehow! I don't know how, but they'll do it! I like seeing the cousins interact, it's nice.
なんだというのか。
And what is this? And what is this? Shannon? Is this that fun thing of the human world? Is this incomprehensible messing around the thing that you found?
子供同士が群れて
A bunch of kids gathered together, playing stupid games and talking about trivial things.
これが
Is this a human pleasure you found that surpasses the pleasure of witches?
魔女の閲楽にも勝る人間の閲楽だというのか。
はい、
Yes.
あなたには
Does it look fun to
こ
you?
れが楽しくは見えませんか？
退屈とは言わぬ。
I will not call it boring.
だが
However, the idea that such a vulgar game could create my paradise, where all wishes can be
全ての
granted,
望みを叶えられるわらわの理想郷よりも勝るとは消せぬ。
is unfathomable to me.
人と触れ合うこと
Interacting
は
with people
と
is
て
a
も
lot of fun.
楽しいことなんです。もちろん、あな
Of
たの
course,
世界
I also think your world is
も
fun,
楽しいものだと思います。それでも
but even so,
私はこちら
I
を
choose
選び
this
ます。
world.
わからぬ。
I don't understand.
わからぬ。
I don't understand. Peter showed her head as though she was having a headache. No matter how much she grimaced, she couldn't think of an answer.
教えよ。
Tell me,
そなたは
what is that you found within this vulgar
このような
playing?
継続なしゃぎ合いの中に何を見つけたというのか。
知りたいですか？
Do you want to know?
知りたい。
I do.
恋です。
Love. I mean, duh. I just realized, sorry, I just fucking realized. I feel almost like I've been tricked. I was reading a story about a fucking love triangle this entire time. I don't know why it took me this fucking long to realize that's what I've been reading, but that's what I've been reading. Some parts of my brain are particularly slow, it seems. Love? I said some parts of my brain were slow. Here,
前に約束
it's a mission novel I
推理小
promised.
説
A Of course, when Maria came out, enable Beatrice and weaken the attachment to the human world. Yep. God, they've just fucked up greatly. Oh, it was a self-feeding cycle of like degenerative coping mechanisms. Oh God. Thank you very much.
お借りしますね。
I'd be happy to borrow it.
いいよ。シャノンちゃんに
Ah,
あげよ
that's okay. You can keep it, Chan-Chan.
う。俺はもう読み
I've
終わ
already
っち
read
ゃっ
it.
たし。
そんな
But
もらってしまっては悪いです。
I can't accept this.
高いものでしょうし
It。was probably expensive.
バザーでほんの何百円かでまとめ買いした
That's just something I got for a few hundred yen at a bazaar.
気にするなって
Don't。worry about it.
それより
Rather you read it quickly so we can talk about it.
またいろいろと議論をしようぜ。シャノンちゃんといろいろ議論す
Start
る。
to talk about this sort of stuff with you, Shan-Chan.
はい。
Yes,
私も
it's fun for me
楽しいです
too.
ミステリーは一人
It's so much more fun to read mystery novels with two people instead of alone.
楽しいですよね。
A great Maria found a friend that was somehow even more screwed up than her, and never really created someone whose life was even more screwed up. God, everything fucking sucks. Nothing good happens on Rogue. Let's not go to Rogojima. 'Tis a silly place. Nothing good happens there. That's what it means to be Beatrice. Being Beatrice is suffering? I mean, definitely. Also, what I was thinking there too, Carrie, I didn't say it yet because I was reading out, but yeah. Read mystery novels with two people. It takes two to create, which is... That has had a lot of meanings, hasn't it? It takes two to create has underwent like a lot of different meanings so far.
議論したり、妄想
I
した
like
りする
discussing and
のが
imagining all
楽しい
kinds of things.
ミステリーは読んで。
The mystery novel is reading only half the fun.
読んだ人間同士で
I think that you can only really enjoy a mystery novel when you talk with other people who've read it
楽し
too.
めるってのが俺の持論だぜ。
It all started when I realized that we both read mystery novels. We were both surprised and very interested to find that the other not only read tons of mystery novels. I've read them very thoroughly. Ever since then, it's been like this. Several of the games we play with all the cousins, two of us met together for some alone time. You know who can confidently do kids give voices out, so the voice actor ever has to take the cake there. Oh yeah, no, it's impressive. At first, it was sort of contest to see who knew. Like, I'm sorry, me trying to juggle just like the voices of fucking like God, I just trying to juggle the different tones of voice for Beatrice. If you go back to the last part, Carrie, you'll see that like me trying to juggle them. It's fucking hard. It's hard to juggle the same it's really hard to keep a voice the same, distinctly in line with a character as they go through ages and different personalities. It's incredibly hard. Beatrice and Battle are like my best for that, and it's still fucking pain in the ass. There's a legacy voice actor from Higurashi that they rehired. Oh damn. That's interesting. At first, it was certainly a contest to see who knew more than the other. However, eventually this turned to respect for how much the other had read and how deeply they were to think about it. Respect, trust. Those emotions made our friendship even stronger. Of course, all that had still fallen within the category of friendship. We were still slightly aware of the fact that the other was of the opposite sex, making for a relationship that was charming or youthful. Maybe you could call it exciting. However, we were both so young that even the word youth felt like it might be overstating our age. Of course, we didn't know anything about love. So we couldn't understand that tickling feeling in our chests. Yeah, sorry, my nose itches. Both bitter or sweet that we could only feel when we were alone together. I realized that there was some unknown emotion hidden behind that feeling. And as our hearts raced, we had our hands upon the door. That was the exciting age we were at. So, at some point, our discussion about mission hours became just an excuse for us to spend time alone together. And in the background is George quietly seething about this, which is fucking hilarious. Well, oh, these two are just having a good time together. We know George is in the background just kind of quietly seething about this, which is fucking hilarious. There are many mission novels I care much about the why done it. The why done it? You mean the culprit's motive? Yeah. There are 3 points you need to figure out in the mission novels. The who done it, the how done it, and the why done it. All the missions deal with the first two, but surprisingly few worry about the final one. Well, I know about many works that take great care to have the culprit confess his motive after he's found out. It has to be something that you can reason out before the culprit confesses, or it doesn't count. There was someone who didn't appear to have a motive, and they commit a crime for reasons that are impossible to deduce. They actually say why done in English. That's actually amazing. The only other time where I've heard people refer to the why done it, how done it, and other stuff was in Fate stuff. It wasn't like Fate Waiver or whatever the fuck that was called. I wonder if that's just because you don't actually have like a word for those phrases in Japanese, or maybe they're just thinking it's cool. It could be either. Personally, I think that's unfair. Who done it? Who's the culprit? How done it? How do they commit the crime? Why done it? Why did they commit the crime? Who the culprit is, what tricks they used? There are tons of works asking you to figure that out. In fact, almost all of them are like that. I don't think there are many novels actually figured out the motive. Yeah, good point. What? Oh, you can hear her saying who, how, why. Out of the tree of who, how, and why might be the most eclectic. Because I don't take the why done seriously, don't feel complete to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're boring. It's sort of interesting that the why done is essential. Yeah, figuring out the why is very fun. I actually, like, I've never heard of the stories neglecting the why done it. I guess that's because I haven't read many, like, I haven't really read classic mystery stories, or really any mystery novels at all. I usually read stories that have, like, an element of mystery to them, sure, but never as, like, the primary thing. Why is it hard to do in the whodunit, you think? I can see that.
なんていうの
It's
か
more like they're missing the most important part.
一番大切なものが足りないような気がするんだ
It's hard to show a motive for an unknown criminal. That makes sense.
一番大切な
The most important thing is missing?
心だよ
The heart. Did look it up. Apparently it's a Japanese thing. They got really into heartless mysteries where it's a puzzle rather than a proper story. And once you solve it, it's done. Huh. God damn it. Me and fucking Gary said it at the same time. That's interesting. Huh. The heart is missing.
心
The heart?
人の心ってのはすごく重要だ
Umineko is, you suppose, a critique of that. Well, it's obvious that Balor's speaking for the author here. Definitely.
人間が殺人を
For a person to I think the human heart is really important. A person decided to commit murder, plan it out, get everything ready, and actually carry it out.
ものすごい大きな心の
I
力
take
が
an
必要
incredibly
なはず
strong
なんだ
force of heart.
人は心で動いてるんだぜ
This scene is one of the reasons why you headcanon Will is an idealized battler. Huh. Humpty dum dum hum hum. In other words, only the heart can kill a person. When an emotional upheaval grows strong enough to make a person want to kill, the result is a tragedy called murder. Putting it the other way, this means that the true way to close in on the crimes is string with the heart that brings about the tragedy of murder. Only the heart can kill. If a person has been killed, you must search for the heart. Is this the motive? Is this why batter caused the murder? I suppose in a way, yeah. Oh, sorry. Ah, my fucking neck. That's what he told me. You mean if Shannon found out the truth in addition to everything with Valor, George, Ken, and Jessica and Kenzo? So, Nao's where the culprit is just a homicidal maniac who kills for fun? Don't really do it for me.
殺すに値する十分な心の動きを描いた作品がお好きです。
Then you like novels that show strong enough movement of the heart to lead to murder?
そうさ。
That's right.
そしてそれを推理させてくれる作品が俺は本当は一番好きなんだ。
The ones that let you reason that are my favorite sort. As he spoke, he looked back at me and smiled. Before today, I used to like novels that focus on exposing the tricks. Valor calling out Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Waiting to see if the collusion we see about Kenzo's death is true. I think it'll end up being true still. I think it's eminently reasonable to think it's gonna end up being true. That it was murdered? That it was murdered by Beatrice specifically. However, I decided to look for the novels like the ones you recommend in the future. I don't like ignoring the heart. Heart is what drives people to act.
そうですね。 おっ
Yes,
しゃる通りだと思います。
I think you're right. This isn't limited to the mystery genre. All people at all times driven by their hearts. Figure out the heart is an essence of interaction between people, no interaction between hearts. The fact that Balor said this makes people's frustration in episode 4 all the more relatable. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. None of us humans can live on our own, and yet we have no way speaking to the hearts of others. And of course, Shannon remembered every word while Balder totally forgot. Yep. That's why every meeting between people is its own mystery of the heart. Counting those mysteries, reasoning about them, and understanding them is what allows people and hearts to connect with one another. And I nearly just choked when I was talking there. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Is what allows people to connect with one another. The two of us are here by ourselves, talking together about mysteries. And through that, we are exploring each other's hearts and debating its mysteries. I want you to feel about me the way I feel about you. We're both exploring, trying to figure out the depths of the other's heart and this mystery of love. Look how late it's gotten.
兄貴たちを待たせちゃってるかな。
I wonder if Nirvanaki and the others are waiting for us.
そろそろ戻った方がいい時間ですね。
Yeah, we should probably get going back soon.
シャノンちゃんと話してるとあっという間に時間が過ぎちまうな。
I'm beginning to fly by when I'm talking with you, Shan-chan. See me speaking the words of my heart. We're thinking the same things, so the same words came
い
out.
つまでも二人
I wish we could talk like this forever.
いいのに時計の針が恨めしい
I
です。
hate clocks. I despise my enemy known as time. That's a weird fucking feeling.
俺もだぜ。
Same here.
六軒島で一
Oh,
番
this
楽
stuff
しい
with you
の
is the
は
most fun part of going to
こうして
Rogajima.
シャノンちゃんと話すことだからな。
When I saw that his smiling eyes were looking right at me, I turned around. I couldn't let him see my suddenly red face.
私も
Look, my enemy is sleep, but time is a partial enemy of that. If I had all the time in the world, I could sleep for however long I needed to. But because I can't, it's fucking... I despise the natural progression of this universe and wish for it to be destroyed. And remade in the form I wish. It's weird when the translation doesn't have someone's name, but the dubbing does. Time is the fire in which BB burns. Good way of putting it. If only you could go out into the world at large.
もっともっと
Into the world at
た
large.
くさんの本を読めるのに
I'd be able to read so much more things. The bookshop in Nijima that I go to and the bookshop he goes to the city are on completely different scales. The book exchange between the two of us have become completely one-sided, with him giving me all of his books.
シャノンちゃんはいつまで使用人を続ける気なんだ？
How long do you plan to be a servant, Shan-chan?
わかりません。
I don't know.
もしいつか
If someday
辞める時が来た
decide
ら
to quit,
来たら
if I do,
俺のところへ来いよ。
a song without a name. Oh shit. Over to my place. He said it almost carelessly. He was a bit embarrassed as he laughed weakly and blushed. Did she say a servant to wait for him? Oh, fuck. Let's
そし
see.
たら
And then?
今度はも
You don't need to worry
う
about
時
time
間も
running out
何も気に
anymore.
せずに済むもんな。
そうですね。
That's right.
ずっと一緒にいられますね。
We can be together as long as you want it to be. The lowest secret dates on this island only happen a few times a year. And even when they did happen, it was only for a short, uncertain period of time. It wouldn't work over the phone or with letters. When they talk about our mystery when we're sitting together like this.
必ず
I know that day comes soon.
来るでしょうか。
You think it will?
ああ
Yeah,
絶対にな。
certain of it. Certain? How can it be certain?
その日が来たら
When that day comes,
俺が白
I'll
馬
come for you riding a white horse.
迎えに来てやるぜ。
Oh, no! No, the fucking line! Ah! The line that kills! And you forgot all about this, Balor, you fuck! Oh, god damn it, Balor! How did you forget about this? You were charming as fuck! Let's be fair here, he had his own family stuff. Understood, but god damn it, Balor! After saying this, he turned away. He was probably too proud to show me his blushing cheeks. But even without seeing, I knew what his face looked like. Come riding a white horse. You do that again? So basically saying if she quits being a servant, come over? Isn't that like a fairy tale prince? So what exactly does that mean? Does that mean you're going to be my prince? My mind was going blank, and so I just couldn't reason out his mystery of love, even though it was all plain and simple. I wonder, when would that date come? As soon as you make up your mind. Huh? My heart just skipped a beat. It was so sweet, yet it hurts. Anytime's good for me. Is your life we're talking about, Shan-Shan? You should think about it carefully before you decide. And once you decided, I respect your decision no matter when you make it. Okay. I'll keep waiting till that day comes. If I were a bit more foolish and courageous, I could have told him that my mind is already made up. I could have asked him to take me away from this island right now. But I can't. I have to think carefully about my future for both of our sakes. My head filled with pointless, senseless thoughts. I'm happy to hear you say that. Thank you. His back so to me, he scratched his head and laughed. I knew he was doing this out of embarrassment, so I could clearly tell that his expression must have been the same way. It was to realize what my face looked like. We're both puzzle solvers of love. We theorize about each other's love, solving each other's mysteries. Thanks for giving me time. You have all the time in the world. No. I feel bad. Kept you waiting too long. So I made up my mind. No, I should say that I will make up my mind. I'm not gonna quit my job immediately today. Wow, if I've ever heard a more that is a subtle case of Shannon basically going, look, I would quit my job today, but you know, give me a bit. Hold on a second. Yes, that's it. 1 year. Oh fuck. Oh, Carrie was right. This is 6 years ago. Oh fuck, that's bad. Oh, so we're on fucking chapter 13. 1 year from now. If 1 year from now, you still feel certain about coming for me on a white horse, and me too, I still like you a year from now, I'd like to dedicate the rest of my life to you. 1 year from now, on this very spot, I'd like to make a resolved decision.
1年か。
Oh, a year, huh?
いい時間だな。
That sounds good.
春夏。
Spring, summer, autumn, winter.
それだけの時間を過ごし
You don't have
て
time to look deep into your hearts.
自分の心と
This is so sad. Oh, fuck yeah, I want to cry. Oh my god, this is so... Oh my god, they're so innocent. Oh, they don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Oh. Oh, fuck my heart. Oh, goddamn. So, next year, you'll come get me, right?
おう
Yep. Oh. Oh, I'm actually starting to cry. You respond to my calories out with a quick, strong answer. Oh, I'm actually starting to cry. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, he's so they're so oh my god. Oh fuck, they were so certain. It's such a resolve, such desires, and it just fucking all comes crashing down. Responded to my cowardly resolve with a quick, strong answer.
その日が来るの
I'll be waiting for that day to come. Yes,
私も
I'll be waiting too.
待って絶対
Make sure you come, okay?
あ
Yeah,
絶対ですよ
don't forget.
来年
Come next year, okay?
来てくださいね
あ
Yeah,
絶対来
I'll
るぜ
definitely come.
ここで会おうな
I'll meet you here. Definitely. Oh no, this is too fucking much. Oh. I'm not usually the type to cry, but that's getting me. That's getting me hard and fucking fast. I see. So, this emotion that feels like a sweet suffocation is love? Is an emotion I do not know, one I do not possess. Though my magic can grant any wish, though my paradise can grant any wish, is something I cannot have. An incomprehensible emotion that burns like fire, and yet one desires madly to hold it close. I wonder if this was 7 years ago and his sin of 6 years ago is not coming back? That could be it. It's either 6 years ago and then he doesn't come back, or it's 7 years ago and then he doesn't come back. Either way, the sin remains the same. He didn't fucking come back. And one desires madly to hold it close. He came back after 6 years. Don't think the sin was specified to have a year. Yeah. All I know is that no matter how great a witch I might become, I cannot create this emotion. It must be given by another person. For the first time, I realized I was not all-powerful. I knew what Shannon discovered in the world of humans.
この感情はダメだな。
This emotion, it's too much.
覚えちまった
Once you felt it,
ら忘れられぬと
there's no
思う
forgetting it, is there? Shannon, you win. Love, is it? Maybe the most important element. The one that I lack. Shannon, I shall observe from afar the course of your love. Go forth, teach me more and more about this new emotion. Days of trial. This form is...
貸してあげる
I'm letting it to you.
私
After all, I hate idiots.
仮の名としてクレルと名乗りなさ
Call himself Claire as a temporary
い。そ
name.
れとも
Or you prefer Beto.
感謝します。
You have my gratitude.
みすぼらしい
This way I won't have to expose my pitiful form. 'Bring us out giving this person a fake form. Designing form for the person acting the part of Beatrice. A false appearance and for those yet to reach the truth of Beatrice's identity.
それが異なる
Is that a story about
私の物語
me in another world?
ですか
You know, I do have to wonder, like, do we have any idea what Bito's real name is? The closest we get is that she got a nickname based off of it that was Yasu. But, like, I don't think we've learned, like, Beatrice's actual name. Like, Shannon was Sayu, and Kennen was Yasuda. Do they even have one? It's a good question at this point in time. They've gone through so many personalities, it's a good question of, like, which one would you even call them? What even is the original? Canon was Yoshia. Their name was Yasu. Yeah. Sayu and Yoshia, what was Beatrice's nickname? Beto? Or are you talking about Richie? The given name would probably be Leon, wouldn't it? Maybe, but like Leon only got their name from presumably Natsui, who probably didn't give Beto her name of Leon when she tossed her off a cliff originally. Is it possible her name was Sayo Shia? I'm not sure. I don't know enough about names. Leon,
これが
is it a tale about? It is a tale about me, who is also another world to you.
我の物語。私が人間としてでなく魔女として生きる世界の物語。
The tale of the world where I live as a witch, and not as a human. Yeah. We just thought Kinzo gave them the name Leon because of all the lines. That wouldn't be the most absurd thing. The tale of a world where I live as a witch, not as a human.
私も
I imagine a what if scenario for my own life.
しかしあなたの話す物語は
However, that tale you tell is beyond anything
超えすぎている
I can even imagine.
それでも
Even so,
もう一人の
the life that another you has led.
人生だ。
だからって
But still,
容易に
that doesn't mean I can accept it easily. Leon suddenly yelled and looked at the floor. Leon already knew. Those are the fragments arrived by a burned Cassell, Leon already knew. I hate sneezing. Holy shit. There's a different world where the same person lived as a golden witch Beatrice. And in this world eventually, on the day of October 1986 family conference, this person will be the ringleader of a terrible crime.
いくら異なる世界と
Even if it is a different world,
私が
you're saying that if I,
家族や
you're saying that I am, you're saying that I get my meat and extended family and all the servants involved in a terrible crime that I'm the mastermind of?
それに
How am I supposed to deal with that?
いいというのです
黙って聞いて静かに理解し
Quiet, listen, understand.
別の人生では
In a different life, I end up as a servant.
かと思えば
Thousand of I suddenly become a
いつの間にか魔女になってい
witch.
てそしてやがては恐ろしい殺人事件を何度も繰り返し
Then I eventually carried out several horrifying murders.
それを
How am I supposed to
どうにか
understand
しよう
that?
と言うんです
ああ
Yeah, that's what I expected you to say.
誰にも理解はでき
I doubt
ない
anyone could understand.
こいつも
This person's years long past expecting anyone to understand.
ってね
Just giving Ray over the cousin thing? And don't blame you. Yeah, and I wouldn't blame you either. There's a lot more... Look, almost fucking your cousin is a lot less concerning when it's I apparently alternate me murders people. Like, there, I feel like there's a bit of a jump there for most people where it's like, hold on, what was this about me killing people?
だからお前の
That's why you are here. That's why you're here.
だからベルンカス
That's why Berngastel brought you to. Two people who never could have met together like
出会
this.
うはずのない自分同士をこうして出会わせたんだ
別に深い意味はないわ
It's not like I had any deep reason for it.
単なる決ま
It
り
was just a whim.
誰にも理解できない動
The moment that no one else can understand, Leon, so you need to be the one to
せめ
understand
てお前
it.
だけは理解しろこの物語の主役は俺じゃない
I'm not the main character in this tale.
お前だ
You are.
俺はお前の理
I'm
解
just here to help you understand it. I'm your therapist. I'm your therapist, Leon. You really fucking need it.
見るわ犯
You,
人
you said that you understood the culprit's motive.
あ
Yeah?
それは私が家族
Is it a satisfying motive?
みんなを殺すに足る納得できる動機なんですか
For saying why I killed my entire family?
さあな
Who knows?
それを考えるのは自分だ
That's up for you to decide.
俺が納得しても
Even when I say it's satisfying, that doesn't mean it'll satisfy you.
お前の納得はお前がするんだ
You have to decide what that is for yourself.
私には何が何だか本当にわからないんです
I really don't have a clue what's going
ベア
on.
トリーチェが起こしたという
I've seen several crimes called game boards that Beatrice supposedly carried out.
そして今もう一人の私が語る異なる人生についても聞いています
Now I'm hearing about another me talk about a different life from mine.
全然それと事件がつながらない
How that fits with the
理
crime.
解ができない
I don't understand.
私も
At this point in the tale, even I
やがてそのよう
could have dreamed that I would eventually carry out such a terrible crime.
想像することもできませんでした。いえ、仮に想像し得たとしても
In fact, even I could never have dreamed it.
私に
And I have the power to commit the crime at that
あのような事件を
time.
起こす力はありませんでした。
だろうな。
Probably.
お前の不幸は多分
Misfortune probably
自
came.
分の謎を解いた
He solved the Epitaph's riddle. Ah, when she got all the money. Yeah, that probably started fucking things up.
Huh?
あの
You mean that epitaph that didn't go, which grandfather supposedly wrote?
隠し黄金の碑文ですか。
事件ごとに異なる共犯者を得るシステム。
There's this system which the culprit obtained different. There's a system which there's a system by which the culprit obtained different accomplices each time the crime was committed.
導き出される推理
Reasoning leads to the possibility that the culprit possessed a vast amount of money.
可能性。そして全てを黄金鏡に招き、全ての恋を成就させるもう一つのシステム。
And for inviting all the golden land. And for inviting all to the golden land, making all loves bear fruit, there's one other system.
動機だけでなく
So, it's not just the motive
そこまでをお
that
察し
you
でした。
figured out.
それこそが第4のゲームの
That is the answer to the final riddle to the fourth game.
お前の最大
The greatest misfortune was solving the
気
epitaph.
分を解き、本当の意味で黄金の魔女として復活し、その魔力を得てしまった。
Finding the golden witch in the truest sense of gaining that magical power.
今となってはあれはやはり不幸なことだったのでしょうか。
Looking back, perhaps that was an ill-fortunate event.
わかりません。
I do not know.
しかし1986年にバトラさんが帰ってくるという事実が変わらぬ限り
However, as long as the fact that Balor-san returns in 1986 remains unchanged,
何かの悲劇
some
が
sort of tragedy would certainly have occurred.
そうだな。
That's right.
バトラが帰ってくるのが
Either return a year earlier or
1年
later.
早いか遅いかだったら、事件は起こらなか
That
った
incident might not have occurred.
No, some small incident would probably have occurred. It would have been a mysterious, impossible incident which no one could understand. But even so, it would have been insignificant compared to the Rokujima's hero murders.
バトラ君が
If
1年
Balor
早いか
couldn't
遅いか
return a year earlier or later,
とは
then what? Hmm.
運命とは本当に皮肉なものです。
Fate can be so filled with irony.
私に魔女
It
の
made me
人
walk
生
the path of a witch.
碑文を
And when I solved the epitaph, I became a true witch.
そして6年を経て彼の帰りを知る。
Then, after 6 years, I learned of his return.
それら全てが運命ならば
If all of that was
これ
fate,
は私 私に
This crime must have been inevitable and inescapable for me.
逃れられなかった事件なのです。
バトラは1980年
1980.
母
Natsumi's mother died and his father remarried too soon for his liking.
再婚に憤慨して
Battle left the Ushiromiya family in disgust.
そして6
And
年
he was gone for 6 whole
後
years.
家を離れた
Convinced his grandparents on his mother's side to help him and had his last name changed to his mother's maiden name. Then, when his grandparents passed away, he finally made up with Rudolph and returned to the Ushiromiya family again in 1986.
その不運が
Bad luck. He birthed your motives for the crime.
思いました。
I did think about it.
どうして
Why,
6
after 6
年
whole years,
今さら帰っ
have you
て
come back now?
そうだな
I understand.
いっそ
No way.
永遠に帰って
Would have been better for you if he had never
お
came.
前には良かったのかも
Would
し
have
れ
been
ない
better for you if he never came back.
もちろん苦しみは続いていたでしょう。
Of course, my suffering would have continued.
しかし
However, I may have avoided taking myself with the unforgivable crime of mass murder.
許されざる犯罪に手を染めずには
Gonna be honest here, I still don't believe for a second that she actually killed everyone. Like, I don't believe for a second that Beatrice truly was responsible in the most truest sense of the words for killing everyone. I do believe her actions did lead to everyone dying, but I do not believe she really did anything. That, I like... For example, she might have told everyone about the gold. And honestly, that would have been enough. Horrifically enough, that would have been enough.
バトラ君が後ろ宮家を去り、
How could Balor leaving the Ushiromiya family?
それがどんな動機になるというの
Even then, she would still feel guilty? Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Even if it was a case of that rush, I totally believe she'll feel the guilt. I'm just hoping that she's feeling guilty, not for, because she directly killed everyone. She did not set off the bomb inside of the fucking mansion, I hope. I hope it was more of a case of, oh, I found a bomb. Then the bomb was used to kill everyone, and she was like, it's my fault. How could Balor leaving the Ushiromiya family create a motive?
逆だな
You got it backwards.
逆
Backwards?
バトラが去ったから事件
Crime didn't occur because Balor left.
バトラが帰
Not because Balor came back.
事件が起こるんだ
こうして考えれば考えれば
The more I think about it, the more I realize.
後ろ宮パトラ
Ushiromiya Balor.
なんと憎らしい男か
What a detestable man he
何
was.
より憎らしい
More than anything else, because he never realized that the outbreaks of the crime was
彼は自
his
分の
fault.
せいで事件が起こることに最後まで何の自覚もなかったこと。
最後には思い出
He did remember in the end.
したただし
However, that was long after you gave up and
お前が
disappeared.
諦めて消えたよりずっと後のことだがな
それが本当なら
If that is so,
私の
then
心
we'll give my heart some peace.
少しは救われるのですが
私には
I still don't have a clue what you two are talking
何の
about,
話をしているのかわかりませんですが
but I'd like to ask you
逃げ
straightforwardly.
ずに聞こうと思います知ろうと思います
I want to know,
一体
what on earth happened to you that made you decide to commit the crime?
事件を決意するというのですか
そうだ
Yes,
それが一
that's the most important
大
part.
事なんだ後ろ宮バトラが
It's like how Ushiromiya Balor respected the why done in mystery novels.
尊んだように黄金の魔女の
The Tale of the Golden Witch in the game.
謎もすべて
And show the riddles are hidden
そこに
there.
秘められている
では
In that case,
引き続き語り
allow
ま
me
し
to
ょう
continue.
1980
1980,
私が
6 years before I resolved myself to commit the crime.
第6章
Act
試される
6, Days of Trial. (1980) 6 years into the crime. Oh great, we got a fucking countdown timer in the years.
バトラ様が後ろ宮家の席を 出られた？
So you were right, the other scene was 7 years ago? Seems like the other scene was 7 years ago. And now I'm gonna be a fucking tease. Do I get any new trophies, game? Nope, not yet. I am so... How the fuck am I missing, like, all these trophies? Jesus. This shit's fun, though. I love this shit. Oh, the third Omake. Right. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Start. Episodes 1 to 4. Wait, did I already? I have no memory of anything I've ever done. Oh, that's a shooting game. Oh yeah, I played that fucking late, didn't I? I played that after episode 5, didn't I? I didn't even know it existed until after episode 5, isn't that right? Like, goddamn, that was a long time back. Are we allowed up this time? Nope, second floor is still unavailable. Yes, the Rogan Bunny Girl does get a CG. Get wrecked, no young children for you. Wait, that sounds horrible. No cute children. Wait, no, that sounds bad too. I don't know how to say that very well. Anyway. Anyway. Thank you all again for coming to today's live stream. Hope you guys had a great time. There's a lot of stuff with management. It takes a while to get through. Well, I'm excited for whenever that happens. If first time coming, by the way, this is the first time coming to the stream. I suggest you subscribe and take an HBL so you're aware when I'm streaming. If you like anything on the stream, leave a like and comment, leave a comment below, and share the stream around with you if you think may be interested. But until next time, I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet, and I'm gonna say goodbye.